Hi guys, welcome to this quick overview of the Metao AI Trading Bot. As you can see in the home page, you're going to be able to see the strategies that are in the platform, the pricing, and then there's a how-to. The how-to has all of the information on how to do everything in the website. But since I'm going to be explaining this in the videos, I'm not going to go through the how-to. How-to can be for you guys like help as you need if you want to learn how to do anything there. Okay, so we have different bots, right? We have the AI strategy bots. Basically, it allows you to with natural language ask our AI bot for a bot, and you explain the strategy you need, and it actually creates the entire bot settings, and then sends it to the strategy list. I'm going to show you that in a couple of minutes. So also you have the pump signal bots. Basically, we are monitoring every exchange that you have connected into the platform for pumps. As soon as you get a pump, the bot will buy, and then it will perform its exit strategy. Let's say Ethereum pumps for the settings, and your bot will buy Ethereum and then buy a, let's say you said 10% profit or at a 3% loss. That makes sure that you have big earnings and little loss in case everything goes the opposite way, right? We have the arbitrage bots. Basically, the arbitrage bots allow you to have the same crypto in different exchanges, and it monitors both exchanges at the same time, and when there's a discrepancy, it automatically buys and sells on the other and resets itself. It basically keeps growing your USDT, leveraging these types of discrepancies. Then we have the bull follower bots. The bull follower bots are bots that are monitoring the exchange for the most bullish token, and it will jump into that trend. If the bullish token has a loss that hits your settings, it will sell. Or if there's another more bullish token that arises, then it will sell that token and jump into the most bullish one. It's just to make sure that you're always in the most bullish trend in the exchange. And then we have the new listing snipers. You know that we're always seeking opportunities, right? We're seeking opportunities of new tokens, and by the time we find out there's a new token, it already launched, pumped, and went down. So what we're doing now with these new listing snipers is basically he's monitoring exchanges for new listings, and as soon as a new listing launches, it buys immediately and leverages that launch so that you can enjoy the first token launch pump also. Then we have here, these are the top performing bots that we're gonna keep track at all times, right? It has, this platform is great because you can set it up, your bots run 24/7 on our servers, and you set up, the amount, the profit target and losses, and let the bot handle the rest, right? Each bot has a strategy chat and analysis. So I'm going to show you in a little bit also. You're going to be able to see the bot there, and you can press a button and it will analyze the bot performance and offer changes if needed. You also have the visual workflow editor that is not enabled right now, but you're gonna have it soon. It's a drag and drop platform that allows you to build your own bots and all that. It's pretty cool. You can monitor live trading. You're gonna be able to perform automatic risk management, to avoid losses, and of course it's secure and private. The private keys are encrypted, so nobody has access to them. All right, this is an example of our pump alerts in the public page. For non-registered users, they have a 1 hour delay, but these are some pumps that are happening, and we're constantly monitoring and tracking. These are the exchanges that we're tracking right now, and if you have accounts on any of these exchanges, you'll be able to you'll be able to to add your APIs into the platform and go there. These are the actual prices right now. This is subject to change. This is not written in stone yet, but our free bot that we're gonna be offering right now is will allow you to have one active bot, and it's locked to only being able to do trading with Polk USDT. But you will be able to have all the cool features and analyze all this. If you have any issues, you can just press the support button over here and send us a request. All right. So let's go to the let's launch the application. So you guys see right here. So this is the dashboard. In the dashboard, you're gonna be able to see, all these metrics like the profit and loss, the bot win rate, the total bots that you have configured and what are active, and total trades executed. You'll be able also here to see your cumulative profit loss between all of your bots and the bot win rate over time. Right? You're gonna be able here to see the profit loss per strategy, and also the bot status. And this will be your top 5 performing bots. If you're doing a lot of bots, you'll be able to track them all. All right. So let's go by tab in order. It doesn't mean that it's which one is more important, but just so you see. So for example, here we have live pumps. So the live pumps, these are the pumps that are getting fed constantly. We are analyzing all blockchains and monitoring for pumps. As soon as a pump comes in, it comes into this list. If you want to jump into one of these, you can just click launch bot, and it will actually, when you create and launch, it will create that bot and buy the first order immediately. However, this is not the best way to do it. This is just if you want to jump into a pump that you go, oh my God, I want to, I don't have a pump bot and I should have. You can just launch it here, or you can later on. I'm going to show you where you can have your own pump bot running, which will be monitoring all pumps in that exchange and jump immediately, and not that you have to do it here manually. Okay, so let's go real quick through the AI generator. The AI generator allows you to speak to the Metao AI cryptocurrency trading expert, or you can actually generate a strategy with natural language. If you see here under the page, you have a lot of prompts already built that you can use as samples over there. We will do that right now. And here you can ask, the Metao AI robot any questions, like for example, what would you think is the best strategy for making money on a bear market? Let's see what the AI has to say about this. I haven't asked this before, but sounds like a good one. So you send that to the AI story bot, it will think a little bit, okay, and it'll give you the answers. Since I don't have access to real-time expected data, I can only offer general strategic ideas. One popular approach is dollar cost averaging into strong projects to believe blah 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 blah, and here you got it. So this is this is how you interact with the currency. Although it says here right now it does not have access to real time. That's this trading expert. However, the bots that we're building and our AI manager that we're going to talk about later does have real-time data, of course. Otherwise, this would not be possible. All right, so let's go here and let's use a prompt. And let's say, use this one, right? And let's edit it. Let's say, I want to market make for Polk USDT, aiming with a 0.01% bid ask, target 50% of Polk inventory. This is the inventory that you have in your exchange. Target half that inventory, and I want to achieve 10,000 Polk daily volume, and I want my Polk volume to be 35 to 4,000 Polk, for example, right? And then you click generate strategy. The bot is going to create the strategy and thinking, and here it is. So basically what it did, it has here the bot JSON configuration. If you can see it, you can see here all the settings that the bots use to manage strategies, and then it gives you an explanation. This bot is set up to market making and all the details here. You click save strategy, and let's call this one Polk. So look at me, Polk market making. Save. So we save that, and what happens when we did that? We already built our first strategy, and when you go here to strategies, here is the bot. If you open this, you can see it has the user prompt, right? It has the bot configuration and the explanation of what it did. You can here edit the JSON if you need to. You can export the JSON. Let's say you have a bot that it was like, wow, this is incredible, this is very nice. I can export it here and send it to my friend so that he can enjoy also the benefits of that bot. And you can also here import other strategies that were sent to you by your friends, and go on. So now that we have this strategy built over here, let's go to bot management. In bot management, oh, by the way, when you see a bot here with a recent error, it will turn red. That means that there was an error. This error that I have here in KuCoin most probably is a lack of balance. If you go here, you click view last error, searching for the last error, no error zone. I'm pretty sure that's because it's a no balance in KuCoin. That's why it went red. All right, so let's build that bot that we created. So now that we created that bot, we go here, create bot from template, right? You have different options. You can create a pump bot, the arbitrage bot, the wash trading bot. Wash trading bot is education purpose only. Wash trading is not legal in many countries. We just have it here so that we can learn how does this work. Okay, bull follower and the new listing sniper. Let's create the AI bot from template, which is the one that we just created a strategy. Create bot. Let's go here. Let's do it for KuCoin, right? All right, KuCoin market making for Polk, right? We select the strategy that we built. We're gonna select KuCoin exchange, and here you usually select the trading pair, but since this is the free account, we're not going to be able to change the trading pair. This is limited to Polk and USDT. And I don't know if you noticed the pop-up that came over here. Basically, the price decimal and amount decimals are very important for exchanges. If you have this wrong, the exchange can, the transaction buys and sales can fail. So what's happening is the AI bot is going to the exchange and finding this information, and it configure it automatically. But if you ever get these errors or it didn't configure itself automatically, this is where you set it up. All right, we create the bot, and here it is in the AI manual bot. So you can see it here. We have the AI managed bots, which I'll show you later in a little bit, but these are the AI manual bots. This is the bot that we created. If you see here, it's going to load the chart, right? You can have the RSI and MACD. You have some backtest AI analysis. What I wanted to show you here is you have this part of the charts. You have the orders. This is where you're going to be able to see all the orders. If you have open orders, you can cancel them all here, and they will go to the exchange and cancel all those orders. The trade history. We can have the controls where you can, if you click here, it will actually review your bot periodically, and it will update its own configuration automatically. Basically, if your performance is not good, it will adjust for better performance and so on. This is an option that you can set up. Right now we have it on. If you don't check this, it's going to be on simulation, and then this is where you activate the bot. Here you have the trading strategies, right? This one is a market making bot, which means most of these are going to be disabled. But if you go to market making, This is the settings with this is going to be running on. You can edit them and fine tune if needed. If you want to play with all the other settings, you can, and it will be enabled in this bot. But this is for, I would say, power users. Learn how to walk before you run. But this is very powerful, and you have all those options. All right. The profit taking is a strategy that I did here. So, sometimes if you have a bot running, it will keep trading, and then it will waste your profits. Here you will be able to monitor profits and then move them. For example, if you go here right here BTC, basically you're trading POG USDT, but every time there's profit, that profit is going to be traded into BTC, so that you take that out of the bot scope. All right, risk management, of course, enable. You can how much are you willing to lose in percentage to trades and max in profits, and all that. Okay, so this is how you got the bot. Another important part is the chat. This is where you're going to be able to talk to this bot in specifically. Your trading and your performance is here. Whatever questions you have about this bot in specific, you ask over here, and the AI bot will answer you anything related to this bot, like why isn't trading, or why did why didn't it stop trading, or whatever. It will answer you with the question, your questions here. All right, let me see what else here. Oh, and then the logs, of course. Here you're going to be able to track logs and errors, which is very important, right? So this is how you're going to be able to build those bots. You go here and let's go to controls. Let's go real trading, right? The way I like to do is I like to go to logs and then start it, so that I can enjoy all the view. Let's start this bot and see what happens. All right, the execution starting AI bot, and now it's going to be analyzing. Oh, and here's the error. Remember I told you guys, insufficient balance in KuCoin. All right, that's why I got the error, and it tells you it's an error and so on. All right, let's stop the bot right here. If you want to erase that error message, just open the bot once and close it, and it'll be gone. So guys, this is how you build your AI bot and be able to trade in the exchanges and make value for POG in these days with the free trial. Let's go to something very, very cool. So AI generator creates these bots, and you have all these strategies, and you create the bot management, and that's all cool and that. But sometimes you're lazy and you don't want to do any of this. So that's why we have the AI manager. If you go to the AI manager, it will allow you to do all of this without doing anything else. You click here to load all the connected exchanges. It loaded all the connected exchanges, right? And if you click on this wallet, it will seek the balance on those exchanges, and it will create the budget, basically the balance in USDT, the budget for those exchanges. If the exchange does not have a balance here set, it will not. By the way, I have to stop scheduler so that this can be editable, but it's running right now. If the bot doesn't have a balance here budget, it will not be managed. So this one, for example, Huobi, KuCoin, and MEXC have balance, so it's managed here, and you can see the log over here. So basically, what this is doing, it's analyzing the exchanges, and it will look for opportunities, and it will automatically create the bot. If you see here, it will automatically create the bot with the pair, and it will launch it, and it will start trading over there with those opportunities. And the AI manager will run periodically when you schedule it for whatever hours, and it will analyze those bots, review them, update their strategy if needed to, and close and open new bots as necessary. So basically, what this is doing is an AI managing all of your AI bots. So if you set this up, you can just set this up, choose the amount of bots that you want, your budgets, and go away and just watch these bots making money. Very exciting about this part. And then if you go here to the exchanges part, this is where you connect your exchanges. These are all the exchanges that you can connect. Other ones are coming soon. All you have to do is click here, connect exchange, right? Set up the credentials, and right here you can troubleshoot all your APIs to make sure they're correct. For example, you click coin full test. You can actually test that API, and it's running the test, and all tests pass. It makes all these tests to make sure that API is well and connected. All right. If you go here to strategies, you're gonna be able to see all of the strategies that the AIs are working with. If you click on how to, you're gonna have a how-to guide of all of the things that you can do in the platform. This is for administrator, of course, and then here in settings, you're gonna be able to set some settings for alerts and see the API. The IP address that you need to whitelist in some exchanges, and so on. All right, guys, I think this is enough for now. And you'll be able to start trading soon.